Hello everyone. Can
Hello
you hear
everybody.
me? Hello, if you can hear me, please you can write something on the chat just to say if it's okay. Okay, so we can start. So hello everyone, I am Agathe. I work for Join a School in France and for fashion, engineering and management programs and schools in France. Today I'm here with a representative from Skema Business School, Pierre Avot. So hello Pierre.
Hello everybody.
Hello. He's international recruitment manager at Skema Business School, and today, so we will discuss the introduction to Join a School in France and to Skema Business School. Then we will see the questions for Skema Business School and the programs, the requirements, because we will have a part, more technical part, and the process in 3 steps, and of course, all the benefits to join a master in France. And if you need some questions, if you need some information about the programs, you can write something on the chat. You can write all your questions on the chat, okay? And before we start, I would just like to say a few words about Join a School in France, which allows international students to apply in French schools through one easy process and online application. But now I will let Pierre introduce himself and tell you about Skema Business School.
Hello everybody. So as said, Agathe, thank you for the invitation, and we are part of the Join a School in France. I'm an international recruitment manager. And so if you have some questions during the chat or during the presentation, do not hesitate to write something, and we will try as much as we can to answer to your questions. Schema is so the program, let's say Grande École, it's the master in management for the international students. So Schema is part of the Join School in France, and we are having, I don't know if some of them knows Schema, but we are having 6 campuses. We are having 3 in France, so one in the north of France, it's called Lille. Then one in Paris, in the business park, it's called La Défense for the ones who knows it, and one in Sophia Antipolis. And if you start the program, the master in management in Schema, you have to start on the French campus, and then you have the opportunity to go to one of our abroad campus, one in China in Suzhou, one in USA in Raleigh, and we have one also in Brazil in Belo Horizonte. And yes. And we are a school which are with triple accreditation. So we are having AACSB, EQUIS, and AMBA, and we are rated for our Master in Management program by the Financial Times. This year we have been rated 25 into the world of the best Master in Management in the world.
Okay, thank you, Pierre.
So this is the quick introduction. I don't know if some of you want to know something else. I try to be, I would say, to synthesize, but if you have some questions, do not hesitate.
You can ask your question on the chat. Don't hesitate. We are here to answer your question. So now, what are the specificities of your masters in management at Skema Business School?
So the specificities are like, yeah, as I said, you can. We are having 6 campuses, so you can go to the first, let's say, semester must be in France, but afterwards you can go to one of our different campuses abroad. We have also partnership with some other universities. Some key figures: we are having 8,000 students into the school. We are the school this year which are also, I would say, welcome the most large number of different nationalities. The specificities of the program is that the first year will be, let's say, the first semester will be in France, but and you, let's say, you will learn like some general basic management program, and on the second year it will be the specialization, and you can choose between finance, between marketing, between business and strategy, and also oh, I forgot the last one. Marketing, I said, yes.
Yes, marketing, finance, and
management.
maybe
And management. Yes, and management. And on the second year, you have also the possibility for it's easier, let's say, for the one which are French speakers, but also to make it like part-time. But you have access to all kind of different specialization, and we have even one again which has been rated by the Financial Times fourth in the world best as for our specialization in financial market investment in the world. So we have a very large, I would say, large choice, yes, of different programs that you can choose into Skema.
And do you have an internship? Maybe.
Yes. Yes, we do after each year, and also on the, as I said, on the second year, you can either choose some programs which are like full-time at the school, and some which are like part-time, and you're sometimes into the company, um, and afterwards also sometimes into the school, depending on the program of the second year that you will choose. But this is a possibility.
Thank you. And why come to France to do a master in management?
Okay. No, I wanted just to add that to help to find either the companies, the job afterwards, or also the internship. You'll be helped by the Career Center, and we have now like 40,000 alumni and also companies which are sending offers and or internship to the Career Center. And we have a dedicated team on each campus which are helping the students to find the internship first after job. So it's a very important part also of the process. Yeah, this is the essay sheets, the apprenticeship. It's on the second year. This is what I said. Sorry, I haven't checked the question. With the average jury, you will see with Agathe, she will tell you afterwards. Salma, why is two companies registered? We have also you can check on the website that we are asking to the students after 6 months if they have or not a job, and this is how we are putting our numbers and making our key figures, and our lowest program is around 83% at 6 months, and it's something in specific, it's luxury fashion management. But it means that you have also some program at 6 months. The students are getting already a job, and sometimes it depending also on the program. You have some program director which are organizing some job interviews during the studies, and they are coming, and also some of them are having a job before finishing the studies.
So it's a really important point to know for the students because they have a really good support within the Skema Business School to find a job and to find an internship. So thank you. And so now, welcome to France to do a master in management.
First, I mean, if everybody is here today, it's to come to study to France. So I think you have already an interest for France. As you may know, we have one of the first educational system into the world, and I think it's also for you guys to discover the new culture and to discovering the way of life of France, and get a taste, at least for the first year. If you come to Skema, you must have to come to France, but afterwards also you have the opportunity to go to the campus that I said, so to China, to Brazil, or to USA, and so depending on what you want to do. But these are, let's say, the two main reasons that I would say to come to study to France. And also to mention that all our programs are 100% in English in the Master in Management.
Thank you. And what are the career opportunities after a Master in Management, and especially at Skema Business School?
So it's yes, as I spoke before. So it's really depending on the specialization that you choose. Finance, marketing, management, or business and strategy. Really depending on the fields that you choose. We have some, again, the career center. We have some partnership with some companies organizing job datings. We are doing, let's say, everything that we can for the students to find a job afterwards. But it can be in many fields, so it will not be, let's say, relevant to, let's say, to speak about one specific job. But it's really depending on what you want to do. You have, for example, if you want to work in finance, financial market investment, where we have the 4 best program into the world rated by the Financial Times. The same, let's say, in marketing, in management. Most of the time, also the cases that you are working on into the program, it's some real cases. So some companies are having some things to do, some issues, and you're working on some real cases. So it's really also not on some cases on paper, but it's most of the program, it's on some real cases.
Okay. Thank you, Pierre. Do you have some things to add about Skema Business School, about your programs, or something else for the students that are here on the chat?
I think I made quite, I would say,
yes, a good presentation.
Yes, but if you have some question, guys, that I haven't thought about, or if I'm here to answer to your questions, so do not hesitate. I'll just have a look on what we have as question now.
There is someone who is typing something.
Yes, which are more like joining to the school orientated. So I will leave Agathe to answer to this question afterwards. We have one question for the average starting salary. We have all these key figures also into the different program. With what I said, let's say the percent of the students which are having a job after diplomation. So all these things depending really on the different program that you choose. We have scholarship, yes, for the one which are having a very relevant, say, online application via Join Campus in France. We'll show you afterwards what we can have, what you can have. Commission class size on the student, but each class is at least 3 students. No school criteria. We do not have class of 300, 400 per classes because, let's say, the rooms are not big enough. So no, it's on small classes of it can be 20 to 80 max, and then you have access to all the career center and all these things. So I don't know where you've seen 300, 400, but this is not the case. You can come to visit our campus and you'll see that it's not possible. What's the procedure to apply for scholarship? It's let's say every school will, I think, after the admission will tell you what's the specific scholarship per school. Could you? And this the last one from Ming is for you, Agathe.
Yes, I think I will answer the question after your presentation because I will enter into details. So thank you, Pierre, for your presentation. And see you later for another webinar with you. And thank you for your help during this webinar.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So hello again. Now we will see the technical parts. So I was reading your question, and I saw one of your question that is why is it a disadvantage or an advantage to sorry, wait, I will show you this.